Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, traders from across the globe. Thank you for tuning in and putting up with me and tuning into my 2344th edition of Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar Carboni. Traders, welcome back from Turkey Day, right? Did you all have fun? You had your day off. I had mine. If you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, you had a day off on America. All of it's cool, right? In my last video, I told you stay away from that stuff on Sunday night into Monday. Let the crazies come out, do what they're going to do, and when the smoke clears, we'll step back in. And did you see what happened? It went berserk on Sunday and Monday. So I'm glad we stepped aside, and now things look a bit more normal. And Monday night, we'll get right into it. And remember that this is a very risky endeavor. Before you begin trading, before you ever put a trade on, put your stop in before you trade. So you got the protection on before you put the order on, and if it goes wrong, you get knocked out. So never trade without stops and know the risks behind this game. So anyway, the only thing I did over the weekend, which I really didn't have a chance to mention to anyone, I didn't know if it mattered, but I bought some crypto over the weekend, some Ethereum and some Bitcoin and Solana. I think it's called Solana, right? I bought some of that, and so far so good. But boy, big crack over the weekend when America's not around, right? We turn our backs, boom, they hit the markets. You got to assume that that's going to be just buy it when they're done. I'm assuming, I didn't even look, the OMNIs would have been pointing down on Sunday night, so I didn't go near it as I had planned. We'll wait for tonight, Monday night, and we'll get started. And what's on the board? 3 topics. Topic number 1, ES is holding thus far. You've seen the big crack on Friday and then the recovery Sunday night into Monday, and so far it's holding. I'll show you a good chart. We've got gold, and if you ask me, gold looks like it's waving the white flag, like it's going to give up because there's a bear flag in gold, and I think it's going to head towards the downside tonight into tomorrow. And you've got the dollar helping gold drop. At the same time, the rally that we've seen in this dollar is going to help to stave off this long-term inflation everyone's worried about. Now, if you recall, 1 or 2 videos ago, I came out in front of the camera and said I spent the whole weekend, because my plan was come out with a look at the inflation in the markets theory video. Right? I wanted to do a video and show you all the markets and all the charts that are pointing straight up, which means we're going to have inflation for a while. And I have to tell you, I searched and searched and found the opposite. Everything I found was pointing towards me telling you this doesn't look like long-term inflation. Now, with the dollar pumping up the way it's pumping, as the dollar moves up, your buying power is getting stronger. So if the price of products going up and your buying power is going up, you're not the ones feeling the inflation. It's the rest of the planet that doesn't use US dollars feeling that inflation. So temporary is what the charts are showing me. The charts are showing me that maybe it's because all that stuff's out in the harbor and out in the ocean, right there waiting by the shore to be unloaded and sent to us. If you're a store and you can't get your hands on the product, you raise the price of the products you do have. That creates temporary inflation. Why? Because when that supply comes roaring in, the price of your product comes back down. So for now, and it's a snapshot today, this date, 11/30/21, I don't see long-term inflation in the charts. Now, if those charts change, I will come out and explain it to you and show you how things have changed. For now, I think Powell's right. The inflation is based on a lot of the supply being backlogged. The dollar rallying would be the opposite of inflation, right? Think about any other time you've known about inflation. It's when your currency is dropping in value and the price of product is going up. That's some severe inflation. But when you got them both going up at the same time, it's not as severe. Again, if you're from Europe or anywhere else in the world and your currency is not in US dollars, you are feeling inflation right now. So we're safe for the moment as Americans. I don't know where that'll go. Just wanted to get that in. That was topic number 3. So I'm going to show you a great chart in E-mini S&P. Looks like it's holding so far. We would be buyers of really deep dips if we were going to trade the S&P on Monday night, Tuesday. Gold, I'm going to sell a rally because I like the flag and I think it's going to pay off, especially with this moving towards the upside. And finally, OMNI campers are coming in 2 weeks. You know, there's 1 seat available. I've got 1 opening. If one of you would like to learn how to do this correctly and be able to trade fish for yourselves, not wait for Oscar to send you out one of those trade recommendations, which is me feeding you fish. Come out and learn how to do this for yourselves. It'll change your life. And we've got one opening, but you've got to hurry because December 9th is the first day of camp, and we've got to make preparations for you. So if somebody out there wants to grab that seat, call me, 702-629-4755. Go to OMNIBootCamp.com and fill out an application there. Come to livewithoscar.com. Find me in the trading room. There's many ways to find me, but time is ticking. Make sure you call me. OmniCamp is soon. With no further ado, let's go look at some charts. Traders, very interesting chart. This is your E-mini S&P daily bar chart. Look at this average. Above it, it holds. It stays above, stays above, stays above. When it breaks, boom, can't get above. Boom. Tries again a third time. You see that one right there? Couldn't get above. Then finally we do get above, and it rallies up, and on that big crack on Friday, all we did was test that average, and it held so far. Monday's bar looks like that. So far you have to say, barring whatever went on over the weekend, virus, not virus, whatever the nonsense was, they hammered our markets, but right down to an area that the market's familiar with holding and gaining its legs, or, of course, falling through and then staying below. So far, it's held its legs, and I'm going to go with buying a dip, a deep dip, on Tuesday if I could get filled. Then we've got gold. Now, gold, if you ask me, has had some trouble lately and has built a bear flag and is below an average. That seems to give it trouble. And the Omni's pointing lower, so I say we sell the rallies in that bear flag and hope at some point it pays off and we get some downside action. Dollar index, gold moving down, the dollar index moving up. They are exact opposites on a teeter-totter. So if you had a teeter-totter and you were in a playground and you had gold sitting here and dollars sitting there, they're opposite one another. When gold goes down, dollars are up, or vice versa. Right now, dollars are up. It makes gold go down while dollars go up. So you have that inherent relationship taking place. Plus, we've got a green Omni in dollar and a red Omni in gold. I say we sell the rallies in gold and see where we get. Traders, make sure you join me at livewithoscar.com. And don't forget, stops are in. Emotions are out. Thanks for tuning in. Good luck out there, and I will see you at livewithoscar.com.